Okay, today we're going to review yet another West Coast beer. This is from the Ballast Brewery, which is in San Diego, California. And Ballast Brewery actually is also a distillery. They make vodkas, I believe, gins and rum. I think it's either the vodka or the rum that's coming out around the block, but they do make a lot of beer as well. They're probably most famous for their IPA, which is called Sculpin, one of the critically acclaimed IPAs. Today we are going to test their Pale Ale, which, don't let the name fool you, it's labeled as a Pale Ale, but it's actually a Kolsch beer, which is another German kind of Pilsner-y kind of beer. What they do is they kind of brew it as a Pilsner with the same kind of hops as they would brew Pilsners, but they brew it at the temperature of an ale to kind of give it more of a flavor. Alcohol by volume, usually between 4 and 6. This one is 5% alcohol, and I'm told it has a bit of a vinous-y taste. It kind of tastes like a grape kind of aftertone to it a little bit, so we'll see if that's the case or not. I've never had Ballast Point anything, actually, so this is my first Ballast Point product, and this is the Pale Ale. Cap's a little hard to get off for some reason. And we're going to pour it in a Pilsner Urquell Pilsner glass. They tell you to drink it out of a German stick glass, which is a little thinner than this and kind of more slender. I don't have one, so I'm just going to use the next best thing, which is a Pilsner glass, because this is a Pilsner-like beer. And as we see, it's going to look a little Pilsner. It looks a little darker than your normal American Pilsners. And this could have to do with the fact that it uses the German kind of malts. It's got a nice head on it. And we'll grab a whiff of it right now. Let's see if we can smell the grape smell that they talk about. I definitely smell a fruit smell. As far as what fruit it is, I'll call it grape, sure. Not really too potent, but definitely a fruity kind of smell to it. We'll grab a taste. Very light beer. As it's marketed, very Pilsner-y. Definitely does not taste very heavy as far as alcohol volume goes. Kind of a beer I could see having outside while I'm sitting maybe on the beach in San Diego, for example. I'm sure that happens a lot with people in San Diego drinking Ballast Point Pale Ale. I think I'll give this one a little light for me, but as far as light beers, pretty good, so I'll give it a 7 out of 10.